Yes, yours.
Okay. Good morning, all. Today we have taken a subject called Profession through Astrology. Why we choose this subject means every channel, we have YouTube English channel, Telugu and Telegraph channel. Every channel people are asking question about profession. So which profession I will choose, or when will I get a government job, or when I will get a job. So like that, the questions are coming. We have chosen this subject this week. So this week, our panel had three panel. So first speaker is Sudhkar sir, and second Gnaneswar sir, and third Ravi sir. So these three people will give insights of profession through astrology. Last 15 minutes, we'll go for question answers. So I'll request all the participants in the group. After speaker completes the subject, then only we'll take question answers. So first 45 minutes, subject will go on. Last 15 minutes, we will take possible questions. So that is the pattern of this meet today. So I request Sudhkar sir to start this session for today with his lecture.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning to one and all. So today's topic is career, job, profession, or business. So it is very important for all. And while we are analyzing the person's chart, we analyze some of the houses for job, profession, or business. So particularly for a job, second house and sixth house and 10th house and 11th house can be analyzed, and their lots also. So second is for self-income, sixth is for service, 10th is for career, which service, name and fame, and the status. 11th is overall improvement. That is should be analyzed for job purpose. For business purpose, second house, 7th house, 10th house, and 11th house are being analyzed. So we consider second is self-income, 7th house for business, partnership, or independent business. And 10th for name and fame, and which business it can be. And 11th is overall improvement. Foreign related jobs also, we may analyze the chart, person's chart, that is first house, and third house, and 9th house, and 12th house, and their lots also. So third is for passport, visa, and fourth to third is 12th. So leave the motherland. And the 9th for long journey, and a journey by travel by air or voyage. So it can be considered through 9th house, and his luck, fortune also. And 12th is a new place, strangers, and it is a foreign or other states, other towns, other cities. So foreign jobs related, we can consider all these houses. When we go for a profession, or job or business.
Sudhkar, sorry to stop. Please activate your video, start video.
Yes.
And make sure there is no background noise from your end. Okay. You can start video and give it. Okay, sir.
Yes, okay.
Okay, sir, continue, sir. Sorry to stop you.
Yes, each house represents business or job or profession. So, for example, Aries is ruled by Mars, And Aries represents defense, police, doctors, surgeon, and military. Yes, second house is Taurus, ruled by Venus. Taurus represents bank and finance, agriculture, farming, fashion designing. And next one, Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Gemini represents communication, news reporters, journalists, drafting, writers, and fourth one, Cancer. Cancer is ruled by Moon. Cancer represents water-related jobs, water plants, and motherly services, nurses, doctors, and engineering. Next, Leo is ruled by Sun. Leo represents almost all type of government jobs related, engineering, government jobs, teachers, doctors, nurses, and zoologists, forest department. Next one, Virgo, is ruled by Mercury. It represents business, chartered accounting, next one, Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. Libra represents judiciary department, work in the law and order department, and engineering also, lawyers, judges. Next one, Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Scorpio represents engineering, doctors, surgeons. So mostly work in
Sir, please unmute yourself, sir. Mute ayindi. Sir, please unmute Sudhakar, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. Is it clear, sir?
Clear.
So, sir, Scorpio represents doctors, surgeons, and work in the detective agencies, secret agencies, that is a CID department, CBI department, and engineering. So these skills should be considered here. And Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter. It represents knowledge-oriented teachers, professors, and research-oriented also. They can do PhD. So research from top to bottom. And the next one, Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Capricorn represents labor, mines, minerals, CEOs, celebrities. Next one, Aquarius, ruled by Saturn. It represents free service oriented and business, network business, online business, IAS, IPS, administrative officers. These can be considered. Next, last one, Pisces, ruled by Jupiter. It represents mostly spiritual life, philosophy, religious priests, and marine engineering, harbor, shipping. These can be considered in this 12th house, that is Pisces. So these are the houses which represents about jobs, profession, or foreign jobs related. So we may go for analyzing planet wise. So sun represents all types of government jobs, whatever from few to IAS officer. Yes, sun combination must be there. From IAS to vice chancellor, so whoever he may be, teacher, doctor, engineer, so government jobs. Combination with Venus and the moon, yes, they are musical directors. All kinds of directors in film industry. So musical directors, yes, sun related. Next, moon represents water related, water plants, and some of the nursing, motherly services. Motherly services are also through the moon. We may analyze. Next, Mars. Mars is a warrior. Gives full energy for doing any work at all very easily. So military, police, constable, SI, IPS. So Sun, Mars, Saturn combination, IPS. Sun is in 12th house. It represents IFS, Indian Foreign Services, and foreign ambassadors. So mostly for IPS, Saturn, Sun, and Mars combination must be there. Even for surgeons. So Mars represents. Next, Mercury, who is a very intelligent. So chartered account for business is a totally business mind. A tricky man, a funny man. So all kinds of jobs, yes, Mercury related. He must use his intelligence for doing service. So that's what Mercury must be represents there. Jupiter. So really knowledge oriented. Law and order, lawmaker, lawyers, judges, negotiators, arbitrators. Yes, Jupiter must be good in this position in his chart. Venus is a designing fashion, represents fashion designing. In film industry, he works very well. Even megastar Chiranjeevi, yes, he has Venus in 11th house aspects, 5th house. Yes, he became such a great actor in film industry. It is possible for him. Venus and Rahu combination. And even Rajinikanth, superstar. So he has also same Venus along with the moon. So he became a superstar in film industry. So Venus and Rahu combination, Venus and Sun combination, Venus and Moon combination. It is possible to work in film industry. Next one, Rahu. Represents not from his motherland. Almost all it is foreign, abroad. It is possible. So Rahu means he must leave such a place where he is and go and search for his job in another place, another town. So if he stays at his home, he faces many hurdles. So that's why he must leave his mother house or motherland. So export and import business, all mobiles, computers, showroom, mobile showroom. So Rahu related. Rahu not only for film industry, but also in computer knowledge. Computer knowledge, Rahu represents very well. Next one, Ketu, almost all detachment. So where it is placed, then there may be not much interest to him. For example, Ketu Lord is placed in 10th house. Yes, he wants to leave such a job and he wants to change his job. He wants to transfer from one place to another place or searching for another job. So such a knowledge is given to him. And coding and decoding, computer knowledge, technical knowledge given. Of course, if it is a benefic planet to him, yes, he got good knowledge and wisdom to invent anything at all. So such a knowledge should be given by Ketu. So like this, all planets should be analyzed or a profession or a business. So mostly such kind of houses, 2, 6, 7, 10, 11, 11th houses for job, profession or business. So some analyze the 2, 6, 7 also, 2, 6, 7. So it means a job besides doing business. So if it is a dual sign, if it is a dual sign, 10th house is a dual sign. Yes, he is working both job, business, or more 1 or 2 businesses, 1 or 2 jobs. So yes, he can do. Of course, if it is a mobile sign, yes, he changes his job. he is not satisfied. Yes, it is a fixed sign. He works there permanently. Dual sign is a many more. So like this, we may analyze the chart person's what he is doing. And first house, self improvement. If seventh is afflicted, he cannot do job. Of course, if he does a job, else he is cheated by others very easily. So then, no go for partnership business. Independent business is essential. So whether it is a sixth house which is afflicted by malefic planets, else again analyze seventh one. Is it possible for a business for him or not? So he doesn't go for a job, he does go for business. So sometimes sixth and seventh, both houses are afflicted by malefic planets. Yes, he can learn many more things. And he is cheated. He is cheated by others. Then such a knowledge gives him talent and skill. Yes, how do we can make a stand on ourselves, on our feet. So such a knowledge is given to him so that he can do both job or business. Yes, he may be cheated and getting knowledge, and there may be improvement. Again and again he can do it because it is Upachaya Sthana, so that he can practice it. He can do it again and again until what he wants to achieve. So it is possible to him to get a job or business at that moment. So when fourth house is afflicted by malefic planets, yes, immediately leave the motherland. So 10th, mostly it is service oriented. What kind of business, what kind of job should be done by him? Yes, it can be analyzed through 10th house. So if it is afflicted by malefic planets, then he has also same problems. He must face and getting knowledge and do next step. And the third house is second house is self knowledge and self improvement, self income. And the third, here he may learn more ethics values. Second house, more ethics values he can learn and apply it in sixth house. So whether he has such a moral values or not, then if he has moral values, yes, he can apply in sixth through the job. It may be appeared whether he is sincere, honesty or not. We can say what he is doing his work. And the third house is a very important, persistency, whether he has a persistency or not. So if there is a malefic planet, yes, he has more strength to do, more skills and talents he may acquire. So it is also Upachaya Sthana, so that he works again and again the same, whether he faces such failures. So he may overcome such kind of energy he may acquire. And the fifth house, some persons chart, there may be malefic planets. So if there is a malefic planet in fifth house, yes, his knowledge not useful to him, not helpful. So he used in a wrong direction. He went in wrong direction. then he faces some hurdles in his life and acquires some knowledge through these failures. So share market.
Sudhakar sir, conclude sir. Next we have to hand over to Gnaneswar sir. Please conclude.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Gnaneswar sir.
Yeah. Still, Sudhakar sir, you complete, or if you can complete in 5 minutes, is okay, you can carry on remaining houses.
Sir, over, sir, you may continue, sir. Guruji. You may continue. Okay.
Yeah, good morning to all who are joining here. So we took the topic of regarding profession in the chart. Profession, we'll see the only house normally is a 10th house. So 10th house is not just profession, is also karma. The person who is born to experience his total life, what karma is, he bought it, he carried it. So Maharshi Parashara, Bruhat Parashara, Hora Shastra is mentioned. So just as Sar told, all the houses, Aries to Pisces, planets, Sun to Ketu, each house has its own characteristics. Each planet has its own characteristics. So anyone can have any house. Out of 12 houses, one house should be 10th house. And out of 9 planets, one of the planet or some of the planets combination may be sitting in 10th house. Sometimes there is no planet in 10th house. Sometimes that house is without aspect also, because we need to see the profession or karma, what he is going to enjoy in this life. The 10th house gives, but at the same time, 10th house should be, you need to analyze with different combinations. First thing, let us assume there is no planet, without planet, and with planet, with multiple planets, and with aspecting of multiple planets. And the Lord, where he is going to sit. The 10th Lord is also important, and where he is going to sit in. Also, Lagna Lord is very much, he plays role deciding the profession. Lagna is self. The self will decide what is the interest in profession. Some people get the chance to what he want to do as a profession. So that person will be happy to do that karma, that profession. He enjoys it. Means with satisfaction. Suppose a person got a job, what is his hobby? So hobby and profession, both are same. Then he enjoys more. He is more interested doing that profession. At the same time, there are some charts with the opposite combinations. The person wants to do something because his mind and his body interested in some type of karma, but actual work he has to do is different. So there is no satisfaction differently. So he face hurdles, he doesn't show any interest. With that, there is no progress in that karma, in that profession. So then there will be problems. We need to change, move on to different professions, different places, different office, different companies. No stable. So that means 10th house, 10th Lord is under affliction. So this is the one of the major criteria for every chart, because we get the number of charts people asking for their profession. Some parents will come with questions. Okay, my child is still pursuing his degree or some other education academic. So what he is going to do? If the planets are as per planets sitting in your chart, and if you do those directional works, those directional profession, definitely you will be excel in that way. But 10th house and 10th lord is manipulated by other planets, aspecting by other planets, or involvement of any malefics. Certainly there is a disturbance. So with that disturbance, so you can't do what you want. Even though people will try sometimes to get or in that way of job, because some initial days only they start, okay, I want to be engineer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a some so and so. So different ambitions also will be there regarding the profession, because profession is related to earning also. If you have a good earning, so is related to your living. So that means your second house, your sixth house, 10th house, plus Lagna. So all four are interlinked. So not just 10th house is only matter. So there are other houses also matters. So now I will give some just information about profession. One of the most parameter we need to look for to decide, and the way of profession, what he is going to do, is a key planet in any chart is Saturn. Saturn is a karma karaka. Parashara Maharshi is given importance. So if you want to decide a profession of any human, so look for Saturn placement. Saturn is because it's karma karaka. So Saturn is suppose sitting in Aries. So you know what Aries shows, Aries characteristics. Aries is fire related, engineering, technical, and also mechanical. So the Rash qualities you need to look for. So Saturn is going there. So that house related things he will absorb, and he will force to do that type of karma. Saturn. So not only the house, the 10th house from the Saturn also play the role. If you same example take Aries is a Saturn sitting, the 10th house from it is a Capricorn, the service. If there is no planet aspecting on Saturn and 10th house, like business planets. What are the business planets? Mercury, Moon, and Venus also. So he has to do only service. There is no chance of business. So 10th house plays role. And second house from the Saturn. Second house Saturn also gives the importance how much you are going to earning from profession. So it gives the hints. What is the capacity of earning through your profession? If he is doing business, so business also shows second house from Saturn. So how much you are going to earn. So there is one more parameter. So 12th house from Saturn is a support. If it is a friendly planet sitting, according to Lagna, according to Saturn, if it's a friendly planet sitting, they will push you, means it's a back-end support. 12th house is a back-end support. So the planet sitting behind the Saturn is always pushes you and gives the support whatever you are undertaking, either in profession or in business. So these are all some basic parameters to be considered before deciding profession, and the sustenance, the longevity of profession also. So we'll give the information. So that's why Saturn is sitting with any good planets like Venus, Mercury. So both are friends to him. Jupiter is equal. So if these three planets in any manner sitting with Saturn or behind Saturn or next to Saturn, so definitely that person is going to achieve something in profession or business. So that we can say guarantee. So these are the things, and so already time is reaching. So I will conclude here. So Ravi sir, please take over. We'll discuss if anything. There are so many things related to profession. We'll see next part 2 maybe. So we'll discuss more, because Dashamsha chakra is also important. We need to discuss. So Dashamsha will give some more deeper insight about your career and business. So we have a short of time, so we can't give everything in just 1 hour session. So please bear with us. We'll try to give next time. So over to Ravi sir.
Yes, sir. I think my video is not coming. Are you able to see me, sir?
No, sir.
Some video is coming, but it's not clear.
Okay. Okay, sir. Let it be. Some video disturbance is there. So hope my voice is clear.
Yes.
Okay. So first, career. So why we want career? Career is like which will make our life to move. The career. So first half of the life, we will spend most of the time in education. The next half life, the career is very important. Career is like a job or business, whatever it is. If you divide the life into 2 parts, the one is education and one is a career. Career may be job or business, whatever it is. So most essential factor for the life. So which will move our life and make give an identity who we are. So what education we learn and what business or job we do, that will make us who are you. So here, why we want a career, why we want to work? Because we need money to make ourselves thrive and our family thrive. Okay? So it is essential mainly for males. It is a status symbol. The career is a status symbol. Here, the money flow, if you want to observe the money flow is linked to career. So why we will go to the job? Why we will go to the office? To earn money. So earning is the essential part of the life. So here we want to consider first Ardha Trikona 2, 6, 10. 2. Second is what are the values, ethics, morals we have. And 6 is what is our daily routines, where we are going. So daily routines will decide. 6th house is daily routines. And 10th house is the decision making. What decisions will make. It is administrative and managerial skills. Okay. So these Three are very important. Ardha Trikona is very important. Yeah. So whatever the career, whatever the business, so all things, wherever you earn money, that need to come for the second house. Okay. So we all the money will deposit in second house only. So second house will decide whether wherever you earn money will come to your pocket or not. Okay. How much work you do, will it come to your pocket or not? Will you save or not those money? So second house will decide. Second house is a crucial factor, whatever it is, 6th house or 10th house, whichever condition it is. So if second house is good, so definitely you will, if you do job or business, whatever it is, you will have money in your pocket. Okay. So second is very important deciding factor. Okay. And sixth house is how you will approach your daily routines. Okay. So how you what daily routines you prefer. Okay. So 6th house Lord and 6th house where it is connected. So it will show you the daily routines what you will take. As Sudhkar sir said, each and every Rashi will have certain characteristics. Okay. Aries means it is a military, police. Okay. Like heroism involved. Okay. If 6th Lord into Aries, this person in daily routines, he want to show his courage, heroism, all kind of things. So I don't want to repeat all those things. Okay. If it is in Taurus, financial and wealth management. Okay. So this person in daily routines will be like a financial and wealth management kind of things. Okay. So again, in the 10th house, we need to see where he will get a name and fame. What are the planets sitting in the 10th house? It will show in those areas, he will get a name and fame. Name and fame means he will work very hard, then only we will get a name and fame. Okay. So 10th house will represent name and fame. So whatever the planet sitting there, it will give you name and fame. Wherever the 10th Lord is sitting, there you will manage the things. You will take decisions. You will be administrative. You will be in the top position. Okay. This Ardha Trikona will give you some clue about the chart. Okay. So still we should not decide what career he will go on. Okay. So first we need to see whether this guy will able to save the money or not, will able to do his daily routines or not. So first of all, 6th Lord need to support. He want to go daily for the job or business. Okay. 6th Lord is afflicted or in a bad position. This guy not able to go to the office. This guy not able to go to the business area. Okay. So the 6th house need to support, because if 6th Lord is afflicted, he will fear about enemies. He will fear. Okay. So 6th house is Shatru Runa Roga, enemies, debts, okay, and health. All these things will come. Immunity power. So that should be courageous. That's why in 6th house, Mars, Sun, those kind of fiery planets will always give that potency, okay, to fight with outside society. Okay. So the 6th house is very, very important to support the 10th house. 10th house, if 6th house you do good job, okay, if you defeat the enemies, you clear the debts, and you maintain your health, then automatically you will get a name and fame in 10th house. Okay. Some parts of the some planets are sitting in 10th house. That also you need to examine. If a 10th house is empty, that's okay. If a planet is sitting in 10th house, he should deal. He should administrate or manage those things. Okay, whatever the bhava that planet is occupying and sitting in 10th house. So in those bhavas, he want to administrate and manage the things. Okay, so that also we need to consider. So this kind of things we need to have. If it is in a bad shape, suppose 10th Lord or in 10th house, there is a debilitated planet in 10th house, or badly afflicted planet, his name and fame will fade off. Okay. He will do some unethical things, and his name and fame will fade off. If it is good, the planet is boosting up, then he will get in a positive way, name and fame in a positive way. If it is not in a negative way, so then he will fall down with his name and fame in the society. Okay. 2, 6, 10 are very important, are the Trikona. Next, So natural 2, 6, 10. Who are the natural 2, 6, 10? 2 is Venus, 6 is Mercury, and 10 is Saturn. Okay. Second is the natural second house is Taurus, ruled by Venus. Natural sixth house is Virgo, ruled by Mercury, and natural 10th house is Saturn. So that is Capricorn. So Venus, Mercury, Saturn need to be stable in the chart. Okay. So in order to enjoy the Ardha means money. In order to enjoy in this life, so these three planets, what is the status of these planets will make, if the chart is containing a good portion, good dignity of Mercury, Saturn and Venus, this guy always will enjoy. Suppose if Saturn is good, so Venus is damaged, so he will do hard work, but he will not able to enjoy the money. Okay. So ultimate goal is career or business, whatever it is. Ultimate goal is we need to enjoy the money, right? So he is not able to enjoy the money. Venus is in a bad dignity. If Mercury is not good, so he will work hard because of Saturn is good. He will work hard, but he will not able to communicate, gather the information. So he will stay in the same position, okay, for the decades. If he joined as a junior, so he will remain as a junior, because he don't have any communication capacity. Mercury communicates, okay, and take the information from the others, okay. So he will show his tactics. So if Mercury is dull, he will stay in the same position. He will get the job because of Saturn, and he will get the money because of Venus, but he will not able to grow. Okay, so these kind of the Ardha Trikona will say we need to see Ardha Trikona. Then we need to see Upachaya houses. Okay. 3, 6, 10 and 11. So 3 is the natural skills, talents, interests. Okay. What skills he will learn. Okay. In education level, what skills he will acquire. So he will acquire a medicine kind of skills or engineering kind of skills. So at that time, when he written Parasara, there are other types of skills. It's like making a king or a minister. Those kind of jobs are there. Nowadays, software engineer, designers, okay. Some doctors, surgeons, and there are several. So it is completely, we need to rewrite, okay, what are the combinations. So here, third will decide what skills he will learn. Okay. So what interest, what hobbies he got. Okay. So 3 and 6. 6 is his daily routines, his service. Okay. 10 is name and fame, and 11 is public image, social image. Okay. So again here, see this. Natural 3rd house and 6th house ruled by Mercury, Gemini and Virgo. And natural 10th and 11th are ruled by Saturn. So Saturn will decide what image you will get, what public image you will get, what name and fame you will get. So Saturn is a big planet. If Saturn is good, this guy will get good name and fame and public image. That for sure. Okay. Whether he will get money or not, decided by Venus. So this also we need to see Upachaya houses. 3rd house will tell skills, talents, those things, and 6th house is the daily routines and service. 10th is name and fame, and 11th is public image, social image. Okay, what social image you will get. Okay. So apart from this Ardha Trikona and Upachaya houses, and one most important thing we need to consider is Sun, the natural 5th house Karaka, the natural 5th house Lord, intelligence. Okay. So he is the Karaka of a career. So wherever Sun is sitting, whether it is bad dignity or good dignity, he will pull the whole chart to there. Okay. He is the energy source. Okay. All the planets are dummy. Okay. Only Sun is the source of energy. Because of energy, wherever the energy is there, all the people will rotate. Okay. So all the planets will rotate around Sun. Because why Sun? Why not Saturn? Because Sun is source of energy. So there is a natural, this is a natural way that everything will rotate around energy only. Okay. So if Kalagati attains more energy, so all the people will rotate around Kalagati. Like that, if a person, suppose example Modi, so he is getting energy, all the people rotate around energy. That is natural law. Okay. So wherever the Sun is sitting in the chart, that also we need to check. because entire energy is coming out of from the sun part. Okay, so suppose sun is in Virgo. If sun is in Virgo, he is a too much perfectionist. So sun is attaining perfection here. So the perfection, the natural healing properties, okay, and the natural creativity. So if you give Virgo is a kind of if you give a mud, the Virgo will make a beautiful pot. That much perfection, okay, Virgo will attain. If sun is sitting there, so natural energy that person is possessing, the creativity. Okay, whatever the raw material you give, he will make that beautiful things. Okay? That is the creativity. What energy sun is possessing, that also we need to see, because he is a career lord. Okay? He will decide the energy, where the energy is coming in from the chart is decided by sun. Okay, all the planets rotate around the sun only. So the main source of energy, if suppose example I told, so sun is in Virgo. Virgo means natural creativity, perfection. Okay, the energy source, this king, the chart is possessing natural energy is Virgo energy. So all the things will rotate around that. Okay, if Mercury is supporting, that will be well and good. If Mercury is not supporting, because the Rasi lot. So if he is supporting, it is good. If it is not supporting, the creativity will be hidden. The energy source will be directionless energy. Okay, the Mercury will decide whether this energy is going in the right direction or not. That also we need to consider. So there are several, because why? Because these many parameters. Why? Because it is ruling half of your life. Career is ruling half of your life. These many parameters we need to see. At last, Gnaneswar told Dashamsha. Dashamsha is also the C-section of the 10th house. What the name and fame he is getting, which areas he is getting, what is he is focusing. In Dashamsha, first house is the main focus. Okay, where he, what is his focus? What the first house is bringing, and the second house, what the investments or money he is getting from his name and fame. What skills he is using, third house. So fourth house, what the happiness he attains. The fifth house, what is the natural intelligence he is showing, expressing. The Dashamsha chart we need to analyze. Okay. Dashamsha also we need to conclude. Based on all the things, okay, the career, by considering all these things, we want to put a logical kind of a answer to the questionnaire. Okay. So even though we are considering all the things, majority of the people are software engineers. Okay. So without knowing all these calculations, if you give for all the people, suppose 10 people are asking question, what is my career? So blindly you let software engineer. Okay, you will get a 60-70% success. So out of 10, 6 to 7 people are software engineers. Okay, so that is a blind kind of answer, software engineer. Okay. Many people are related to software, because software engineering is growing like a beast. Okay. So if chart is telling something and he is becoming something that is against to chart, okay, he may lose his health. Okay. The natural tendency of the chart, what is he possessing, and he is going against the nature. Okay. So his health will be damaged. Okay. So whatever the skills he is having, whatever the daily routines he is having, so that we need to go in that flow, because we are made like that. Okay. So we are seeking, we are having the natural tendencies. Okay. So those natural tendencies, if you use, so what the chart is telling, what profession is you are able to do, those professions we need to take up as a hobby or interest, whatever it is. Okay. So if we are going against, so many people, okay, dying in software. So recently one of the guy got a heart attack because he is not able to bear the stress and tension. So there are many people out there. So we are going against to the natural tendencies. The chart will explain what is your natural interest, what are your natural hobbies, all those things. So if we ignore those things and going against, yeah, so then there is a problem. You will not get, because you made up of something and you are doing something. So Dashamsha also we need to see. First we need to see Ardha Trikona, then Upachaya, and what are the Karakas? Yes, Sun, Saturn, Mercury. And for money, we need to see, consider Venus. Okay. So, and Dashamsa we also need to see. So what he want to achieve, what the fame he will get, name and fame he will get. So ultimately one thing, okay, we need to, whatever the career, whatever the business is, so ultimately we need to earn, okay, to feed our family, and we need to thrive. So ultimate is the gain of money. This is all about the job. Then come to business. So for business, we need to see 3, 7, 11. Okay, Kama Trikona. So 7 is for business. So 7 is supported by 3 and 11. 7 is a business. So business relationships is the main. So how much he will compromise. 7th house is a compromising section. How much he will compromise. Okay. If you are good with your wife, then you are perfectly fit to the business. Okay. If you are not good with your wife, don't do any business, sir. Okay. That will spoil. Okay. That is a so if you love your wife and you are happy with your married life, that is okay to go with the business. Okay. If you are not happy with your family life, that is not good, because 7th house is a compromising. So compromise. So compromising section for a business, main theme of the business is to success of a main theme of a business is compromise. Okay. So if we are not able to compromise, okay, suppose 7th house Mars, 7th house Sun, so these people will not compromise. Okay. So then that will be not good. So that is supported by 3 and 11. 11 is a social image, public image. How much contacts you have, how much network you have. So then only this business will thrive. 7th house will thrive. Okay. Or else if 11th house is damaged, so he will start business, but there is no contacts, no networks, no public image. Okay. Nothing will. So whom you will sell? You will some product need to sell, right? So if you have no network or public image, for whom you will sell? Okay. And the 3rd house, skills, talents, interests. Okay. If you don't have any skill, communication skill, that is also best. If 7th lord is good and 11th lord is good, but 3rd house is gone, then this guy will not able to do any communication. So he want to hire a person who can communicate instead of him. Okay, that is also some remedial measures are there. Okay, don't worry. So for all the people, all the houses will not be good. So if whatever the houses are not good, you want to hire a person who can, if 3rd house is damaged, you want to hire a person who can communicate. So whatever your inner things you want to express to that guy will communicate. Yeah. So if 11th house is good and 7th house is damaged, so you want to hire a person who can maintain your relationships and contacts, all those things. Okay, who can speak sweetly. Okay. So in order like that, so if a public image is gone, there is no contacts, no friend circle. Okay, so you want to hire a now also we discussed about that social media. So the social media kind of there is a publicity kind of things we need to hire. Okay. So the digital marketing. So someone is experienced in digital marketing, we need to hire so that we can flourish with what we have. Okay, whatever the talents we have. Okay, so like that, it is a big topic. So all the things we need to consider, whether this guy will go for a business or a profession. So these things we need to decide, and we need to repair also, because all the people will not have all these houses in a good dignity, all the planets in a good dignity. Where he is lacking, we need to support. As an astrologer, we need to support. These things you are in weak condition. So these things you need to hire, or you want to learn those skills. Okay. So this kind of already it's finished. We also want to go with a question and answer hour also. So let it be. Sir, Pedro, sir, over to you.
Okay, sir. We'll start question hour, but there are many questions to personal things. So, Gnaneswar, sir, can you prepare a chart for them? Hello, Gnaneswar, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, first we'll take